thousands of North Koreans escape to China every year. But even if they make it to China, their challenges are not over. The Chinese government does not recognize North Koreans as refugees. So if they did get caught, they will be sent back to North Korea. And there they will be faced with grave punishment only for escaping their country. And even if they are lucky enough and they didn't get caught in China, they are extremely vulnerable for sexual and labor exploitation. China is a huge country, as you may can imagine, and to make it as a North Korean refugees, doesn't know the language, never been outside of his country, have no paper contacts or information. It's really, really hard for them to navigate this country by their own. And this is where we come in. Liberty in North Korea provide a way for North Korean refugees to make it to safety and freedom without any cost or condition. Our network covers 3,000 miles from the border of North Korea and China all the way to Southeast Asia, and there they can safely resettle here in US or in South Korea. Since 2010, we have helped rescue more than 400 North Korean refugees. Of 280 women we did rescue, 45% of them were rescued from forced marriages and human trafficking. And it has been amazing to see how these people accomplish since their escape. In 2010, we have the privilege bringing Min Sung to South Korea. And as he will share, he was busy proving how people can accomplish if only they are given the opportunity.
You know, the next week will be difficult. We're going to do everything we can to make sure you're safe. And when you arrive in South Korea, we will follow up with you and help you as much as we can.
그래서 제가 이렇게 여기로 오게 된 것은 거기가 너무 자유가 없고 거기 어떻게 사람이 한번 세상에 나서 한번 살 바에 그럼 사람답게 살아보자고 여기 왔습니다.
A rescue mission takes days for a North Korean to complete, and it's very dangerous. If a North Korean refugee is caught in China, they will be forcibly repatriated back to their country, where they can face severe punishment. And so the majority of the journey actually takes place throughout China, and North Koreans have to traverse thousands of miles to get out of China and into Southeast Asia, and they really have to remain off the radar so that they're not caught by Chinese authorities.
이제 저는 잡히게 되면 미국에 가서 들어가서 마사 죽지 않으면 무기징역 가게 됩니다.
So Min Sung struggled with that tension of wanting to live somewhere like South Korea where he can pursue his dreams without the restrictions of the North Korean regime, but also still with the reality that his parents were still in North Korea. And the first several days were heavy because he would share that. He was quite emotional about having to leave them behind.
저는 여기 오니까 아버지, 엄마, 누나, 할머니 생각이 너무 나서 잠도 제대로 잘 수 없습니다. 맛있는 음식을 먹어도 이북의 사람들 생각나서 부모님 생각나서 하나도 맛있는 건 모르겠어요.
Together, we made the journey through China and into Southeast Asia. Min Sung decided to resettle in South Korea to pursue his ambitions.
제가 초이스할 수 있는, 선택할 수 있는 나라가 몇 나라가 있었어요. 근데 제가 한국을 선택했고 지금의 한국 살고 있지만 지금 하는 모든 것에 되게 즐기고 있어가지고 되게 만족하고 있습니다.
It's been so great to be a part of Min Sung's life over the last several years.
그리고 지금 현재 한국에서는 대학교를 다니고 있고 전공은 이제 기계 시스템 공학을 전공을 하고 있습니다. 제가 한국에 와서 이제 나름대로 아르바이트도 하고 일도 하면서 돈을 모아서 부모님께도 보내드렸어요. 이제 보내드린 횟수로는 거의 10번 넘지 않나 싶은데요. 제가 돈을 보내드리면 그걸 거의 소비를 하시고 사시는 것 같고요.
To see how much Min Sung has accomplished over the last 5 years, where he has come from, really underscores the importance of our refugee rescue program in China. Today, there there are still North Korean refugees like Minsung hiding, and we can't help them.
So, as Min-sung shared here, many of North Korean refugees, even after they make it to South Korea, their challenges are not over. And these challenges are only natural when you come from a country which is way, way behind in terms of technological, economic, social process of South Korea. So understanding that, we have built a soft landing program for North Korean refugees in their first 2 years of resettlement. Through one-on-one counseling, community gathering, translation and interpretation help, healthcare, and even emergency financial assistance, we have helped more than 200 North Korean refugees to find their feet and become self-sufficient in their new societies.
My name is Jihan. I work as a resettlement assistant coordinator at Link. Haewon and Ine are sisters, and they have been part of our resettlement assistance program.
네, 저는 혜원입니다. 2000년도 후반에 대한민국에 왔고 지금 대학교에서 정치외교학과를 공부하고 있습니다. 여기는 저의 동생입니다.
네, 안녕하세요. 인애입니다. 지금 대학교 준비 중에 있습니다. 고향을 떠났다는 느낌이 남한에 와서 확 느꼈었고요. 그때 실감을 하게 되더라고요. 아, 이제 내 고향은 갈 수 없는 곳이구나. 네, 몸으로 많이 느끼고 있습니다.
대한민국에 와서 새로운 친구들을 사귀기가 사실 쉽지 않았어요. 네, 살아온 배경이 다르기 때문에 공감대 형성이 이렇게 좀 어려웠고,
쉬는 시간에 수업 중간중간 너무 피곤해서 머리를 책상에 기대고 자고 있었는데 그때 제 이야기가 하는 게 들리더라고요. 제가 북한에서 왔는데 그래서 그때부터 내가 다르다는 걸 인지하기 시작을 했었어요. 근데 그 다른 게 차별로 이어지더라고요.
There are many different kinds of challenges that resettled North Korean refugees face when they resettle to South Korea, such as identity issues, financial difficulty, loneliness, also being overwhelmed, having to make a lot of decisions all of a sudden. We are there for them to just listen to them about what they are going through.
The Resettlement Assistance Program focuses on helping newly arriving North Koreans, maximizing the support and benefits that they receive from local governments, in addition to providing supplementary services and resources as well. The idea is really to help individuals to go from receiving support to becoming fully independent.
링크와 관계를 가지면서 가장 영향력 있었던 거는 저를 가능성 있는 사람으로 봤던 것 같아요. 진로를 어떻게 설계해야 되냐